Back again.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, roosters and hens, and everything else in between. Caulk Talk is back, and the Oktoberfest tournament is off and running with brand new ARG, which I'm sure we'll get into tonight. And as always, from the Coop Collective, I am Tyler at MBF Express, our trusty producer, Josh at Grateful Coops,
Hi.
Blake at Waddle Waddle Racing, Dave at Pecking Order Racing. Gentlemen, how we doing?
Doing good. All right.
We're here.
Why did you shave your face, Dave?
I don't know.
Why would you do that? How do you not know? You're upsetting the people that are here.
Upsetting the people, the fans.
So how is
I get bored.
How is the early tournament racing going for you guys? You guys doing much yet?
Yeah, picking and choosing with a couple. Yeah, getting a
I
couple.
think I have a race.
I think if you can get an average of 10 points per race or more, you're looking at least to have a fighting chance.
Well, for the sake of it, I went back and looked up with Chicken Tools had the 10K tournament that's logged on their site. For the most part, it was like 16.1 to 16.8. What took it down. Those were the winners. Besides C-Class. C-Class was easily the hardest one. I think that was only like 14.7, but I should check again to see exactly where you need to be as far as like to get into the top 10 to get some prizes thrown your way.
And I know it's early, but right now, like even in D class, the leader is under 10.
Yeah, I that's the funny thing. I have two birds with averages of 17 in D, but I only with 5 and 6 races because I can't keep them in D. Right. that is the tricky part once they start actually winning in D class. Some other it's been interesting. We're seeing again when you have some proper volume and you have some people coming back to race again. The podium starts shaking up a little bit again. Things start birds that you can't run outside of tournaments. You remember, oh, that's right. This is a good tournament bird. I can run this here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it can, which it's going to give you more of a realistic view of what your birds look like too. So when there's more people running, when we expect this game to be get as big as what we think, then this is what our birds are going to look like.
Well, I think it was Fenduono in the main chicken coop that was just saying, even if we just had 50 more solid everyday racers, what that would do. And I was like, just 50. I mean, I thought of it like 50 people running 3 to 4 birds. I mean, that's a pretty big influx of birds running every week. Yeah. So this still could, going back to what Apex said forever ago, slowly and then suddenly, or gradually and then suddenly, and like that's the kind of thing it can happen. This, as much as we are kind of feeling like we're just getting through the motions right now and waiting for the next big thing to kind of sift through, we don't need that many to really see a daily volume feel like it's picking up. So hopefully something comes up there. Maybe they reach out and start connecting with some communities or doing some other work like that. I guess we'll see in the coming months. I know with these dev blogs, we're going to have some more of our say in them with some Q&As and whatnot, which we'll get to obviously when Josh reads it over.
Yeah. What do you think about the new ARG? Like, as far as, do you think that this is going to generate more revenue than the previous event?
Well, so far, I don't think we have the same. It doesn't feel, at least, like the same volume that the original 10K tournament was. It still just seemed like things were going.
Comparing it to the last event.
The last event, sure, yeah.
10K, we were pumping a little bit better. Right, there was a lot more coops running, but I think that because they've thrown out a lot of these cheaper races, that these events are popping out, even not as good as they could, obviously, but better than what they would be if there was.
It's helpful for sure. It's absolutely helpful. I mean, I have probably raced about 50 or 60 races total with my bird so far, and I'm not negative right now. That's for sure. I'm actually up just a little bit, which is nice. And that's kind of easier to do. It's at least easier to withstand some bad stretches when you're just doing 40 and 60 cent races. Now, should there be 2 of each? should it be a 40 and a 60 available all the time? Maybe not. Maybe the sweet spot is just having one.
Well, right now it's two.
It's well, I think it's even more than that.
Sometimes.
I'm seeing like right now, like
it
was
can
like
be
6 and 40 cents, 39 cents.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, it's 2 in each class, right?
Oh yeah, 2 in each class.
Right.
Yeah, I think you could do it as where it's like 1 in each class.
Yeah, that might be the sweet spot to just have 1 in each, and that kind of cycles through. But you know what? I saw Ross say this in the main chicken coop. He was really happy with the concept that the ARG can be flexible based on accommodating the tournaments, because they want us to run a lot right now, but you know what? That can really hurt.
While we're on this point, one thing that bugs me, and I know that they mentioned, I can't remember if it's in this blog or this update or not, but I don't really like how they're keeping certain tracks at certain price points, because I think it should mix it through. How do you know? Like, if my bird is best at $100 freaking race, how am I ever going to know? I'm never going to know.
Well, that is, if locations
that's
absolutely
just going to go
matters.
to,
Yeah.
Here comes my rant again.
Go ahead.
But location can matter. You can have it. I can have at Churchill Downs, they have the Kentucky Derby and they have a bunch of shitty races. You can have it at the same location. Location can be the same, and maybe it is. I haven't looked into it that much. But I've seen some completely different tracks that are not in the other ones, which makes no sense.
Yeah, but that's
what is it? Is it like Augusta, where like you're exclusive and they don't even let certain people in unless you've got the right price point to get in the gate?
I mean, that is how the ARG is functioning, right? So if your preferred track is an expensive track, you're never gonna run it if you're a lower budget racer. And that's the whole rant about why I really hope location doesn't matter, because location is pegged to different costs. And hopefully every bird has a cheap location that they like then, because they don't want to be unable to race on their preferred location on a regular basis.
And it's kind of multi-layered as well, because if you are only running let's just say it's a $10 race and you've only ever ran the $10 race 5 or 6 times, that's not a sample size. You have no idea. Not to mention, in theory, you would think if people are entering $10 races, maybe they're doing them a little more carefully. That's not 100% true, but it certainly is a theory to throw out there. So you don't really know if that data is complete. You're going to need way more than 6 races to figure out if that's really better or not. So obviously we have a ton of data on the lower price races, and in total, we don't have a lot on the higher priced ones. So it's probably still TBD on whether or not there is a definitive difference in those or not.
100%. I'm pretty confident that there is.
I'm seeing it a lot of people
location
the same
makes
thing.
sense.
Yeah.
But like what I'm saying is, like, you can have Auckland, New Zealand and have it as Mayor's Pass, right? And if that's the case, and Auckland, New Zealand is called the Auckland, New Zealand Grand Run or whatever at a higher price point, why can't they do it like that? Why does it have to be Auckland, New Zealand is only in the 40-cent races, and it's never in the higher end ones, and vice versa for some of the other tracks? That's it. It just doesn't, it pigeonholes.
Yeah.
Because if as we've said at the beginning, that every bird should have at least 1 or 2 tracks that they're good at. If I've got a 91 dork and his best track is a $200 freaking race, good luck. Never going to see it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I follow. And that is, see, I have, when I've been thinking about the way this all breaks down, I really do think everything is broken down, tiered, and obviously just based on how your bird is with consistency and the type of bird it is heritage wise. You see, I think a big reason people are frustrated with Saramas is because it doesn't tier down as dramatically. So you don't see the drop off as obvious as when you see a dork. It's like, okay, this dork literally only does well at this one spot, so it's a lot easier to figure it out. So
but maybe those Saramas best tracks are 50 and up races, and nobody's running in them on those. And so therefore we think they suck, but really they're the highest money earners because they're the best at those high dollar races.
Maybe the Saramas are meant to be raced up there. Yeah.
And the problem is they don't suck hard enough at the stuff they suck at for it to be glaringly obvious. Where I have some dorks where it's like, if he touches anything other than 160, just forget about it. Like wasted my time entirely.
My
so
97
obvious.
Rama, like I look at it, I stare at that grid like once a week, and I go, maybe it's this one today, and I try it, and it's like that one did. It was okay, but not great.
Maybe
and then
it's
I look,
this
like,
one.
Maybe it's this one. Like this one's got. I look at it, it's like 35%, 33%, 32%, 31%. Like, okay, well, let's go with 35 this week and see how it goes. Like, and I can. It's the bird is dead even as far as money, and it's got like 600 races. So I don't know what to do. It's not losing me money, but I wish I could figure out at least one spot I could confidently run it all the time.
Yeah, I just think if they're going to make location matter, then they've got to make sure that those locations pop up in all price points.
Yep.
If you're gonna,
but maybe that's already the tell. And it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I would be curious to know.
I'm pretty sure it does, because I've been running track specific only, and it's pretty. Of course, you get hit by a talent, and it can change that a little bit.
Oh yeah, of course.
So it pays to watch the races when you're doing this, because I'm trying to run everything that's sub average 5 and under finish.
Yeah,
and most of the time, if they don't get hit by a talent, it's pretty spot on. If I want a down class, I'm sub 10 or 10 and over, and it's pretty good if some haywire didn't happen. But
yeah, I still truly believe that if you're hit by the talent, you need to take note of that. And that's where things get really hairy when you're trying to mix through and see what your best is, because getting hit by the talent, when I look at these certain birds and I know the way they run, and all of a sudden I see a bird that does really well on a certain track, I'll always go through and I'll look at, okay, this could have just been a bad dice roll, but I will make sure I watch the races where my birds don't do well on their preferred track, just to see, did I get hit, or was this just a bad dice
and that's
roll?
why I say it's important too to run them 20 times plus at that track, so that that kind of filters out the talents.
That's for a bird that you think you've figured out, because otherwise just run enough races and the noise will start to get sorted out, right? But when you think you have a bird dialed in and then suddenly it throws up a complete outlier, then I'm gonna watch that video back to be like, okay, what?
Yeah.
Oh, look, you teleported your ass backwards again.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I got hit with 3 anvils this time. Yeah.
The only thing I question about location mattering is, does location matter by class? Because I've had some birds where it's like, I've tried to follow that whole location thing. Like my bird crushes at this specific location, distance, terrain, but as soon as I go up to another class,
no,
it's ass.
Well, is it ass, or does it drop? Does it, like, let's say it's a average of a 4 finish. Does it drop it to an average of a 7 finish because you've upclassed it? Because it should. It's going to drop it down.
Maybe it just doesn't belong there.
Right. And honestly, like
but if that's its preferred, it should have a decent shot no matter what birds are in.
But you know what?
But what if you're running about higher birds that also are running on their preferred there?
Yeah.
So it's all relative to what you're running against.
Yeah. Knowing the birds, running against is huge. It really is.
Keeping in mind, outside of events, people are pretty much running birds they know at this point, and probably running them almost as well as you are.
I'm not sure what to believe, really, honestly. I'm just throwing that wrench into there just as it popped into my head. Like,
let me ask you this.
Well, there's definitely reason to believe it, but I get it.
When you bump up, so let's say you have a C bird and you class up to B, what tracks are good at that bumped up class? And have you tried to then run those on the lower and see if you don't just dominate?
It's weird because like my boy Blue, it's weird. He does really good at 180 dirt in C class, but as soon as he's in B class, he's decent, better at something.
What about the location though?
Right. I'm just It's Cypriot. No, that's Cypriot Trail. That's rock. Okay. But I'm trying to the 180, the Montagoldia way, or 180 Montagoldia, or whatever the fuck that one's called. It's
analysis.
I mean, Tyler knows these stats. He's looked at that bird probably as much as I have, and sometimes, and
sadly,
it's weird how I can't do well in that on B class, but he'll do well. I've ran that bird all the way up to A, but on different places. And that's just why I'm like, I'm not
I
sure
think the
if it matters.
the absolute trickiest part of it as well is you don't know when you're running your bird and what their consistency is at that time. You don't know if you're running it on a down or an up streak. You don't know who it's going against. And and you know what? Maybe there is just 2 or 3 people who have absolutely locked in their bird, and you try to go up to the next class and they just have better dice rolls than you every time. There are so many factors.
I'm not mistaking that.
Well,
that's definitely out there. And I would
so
expect
factors,
the numbers to drop, but like it's like,
but
and
pivoting to a different one is weird.
It's like finishing 6th to 9th all the time.
When they pivot to a different one is weird. That's the part that kind of gets me. It's like, wow, in C class they crush here, and then I go up to B, not so good. But there's
now
a
he's
different
good on
one
track
in B.
and
There's
road
a different
and
one
rock,
in B. Yeah,
but then
that's where it gets
to
tricky.
it's weird.
So when you got that C bird that goes up to B, you got birds that just came down from A you're going against. So
yeah, true. Yeah,
that's the gap right
it's a
there.
mixture,
So that's why
Just get back down in your class where you belong.
yeah,
right. And this is
more,
why even though you're in that higher class, you run there enough. If you had unlimited funds and you were just able to run, you would eventually find a certain track, I think, at that B class that you do finish maybe 3rd in, that when you drop down, now that's a track that you maybe didn't have pinpointed in C that you should go in there and be able to finish top 3 in.
It always will boil down to the birds in the race for sure.
Yeah,
of course. Of course. But and then so with the higher you get up, the more quality of birds you're going to go in, the less you're going to do at your what you thought was preferred. Yeah. Because preferred is only relative to what class it should be in.
And I would also really push people to check out the toggle tool at chicken.tools to see how your bird's been doing post talents, because all of that data in their pre-talent, it's not that it doesn't matter. It's just that talents throwing things up and hitting things over are making things tricky. And it does matter. It does matter in a big way, like as we were just talking. So it is good to see there. And it is kind of rough because you may jump over and only see that you've had like maybe 50 races with a bird since post talent and you need more. Wham, shut up.
Yeah.
Just
keep talking, Tyler.
We're doing a show here, sir.
Like, you are not in control, sir.
Trying to get us the race.
Someone should tell him we're half an hour in and we've got a dead vlog.
No, you saw my comment, please.
I did.
No time to race.
I did. That's why I laughed.
All right, dev blog. Screw you. Fine, Wham.
I'm not ready. Keep going.
Dev blog for half an hour. Let's go.
Wham has me figured out. When I look to the side, he knows I'm looking at the chat.
When I look to the side, I'm entering races just for.
I see everything, you turds. I'm watching you guys.
For me to enter races, I have to do this.
Yeah,
mine's this, Lance.
Oh, guy is such a jerk off. I love him.
Yeah.
Okay, so dev vlog. Screw it. I mean, we do got to jump into dev vlog because it does. There is some. This dev blog was
probably not even
something.
Race.
This devlog was something that everyone kind of universally thought, okay, that was a little bit more on the right track communication wise. It's got some promising stuff in there as far as what's coming and how the devlogs are going to look moving forward, and of course a little bit of timeline there. So whenever you're ready, Josh, fire it away.
So yeah, the devlogs kicks off. They talk about the Bitconomy issues they had on Wednesday. There's a problem there, in which prevented them from performing the gasless transactions. They provided them with the details to reproduce the result and have deployed the temporary solution on our end. The races are running normal, though the marketplace is in development still, and they're still on schedule to begin the internal QA in a few weeks' time. After the marketplace, the next key development goal will be the wearables and allowing you to use them in-game so your chickens can strut their stylish stuff. They've already begun working on the integration for the wearables with the animations to ensure they'll all work together as seamlessly as possible. You want your beautiful hen to show off her pearls while powering forward with a blue rooster? Hell yeah. These look pretty good.
Yeah, they do.
If it worked. Do it.
Yeah, I really like it. I mean, you can almost see some of them moving with it. Again, we were wondering, like, would they kind of move with it? Like the pearl necklace, not so much, but you can kind of saw the superhero and whatnot. Yeah, looks great.
Actually, it's not even. Looks good.
Yeah.
And the royal procession. Come on.
Oh, I love the idea that the royal procession could just look like an absolute ham up there.
Just with a nonsense looking chicken.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
perfect.
yeah. I'm here for it. Yeah.
Birthday shirt, bacon tie,
USA shoes. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
someone
someone
the shoes are kicked up.
Like this should not be somebody in a pulled carriage. I'll tell you that.
So
no, but that's a chicken that's been around for a while. It's got like all the events.
Stuff.
So they'll be implementing the food after wearables, details of which can be found in the tutorial. As food will be ready before Chicken Derby Worlds, which is where you'll be able to grow the ingredients to make food. There will be an initial airdrop of food to all users, and the food will be distributed as prizes in races. So our current key deliverable goals are the marketplace for October, wearables in November, food in December. It seems pretty straightforward.
And you know what? That's so simple, and it's just a small little thing, but just knowing just what the schedule is, it just feels better.
Right.
It's such a simple, small thing, but it just feels good to me. Like, all right, so now we're pretty damn certain that the land drop is going to be in the new year, and that's fine. It's what we discussed and thought was coming. So we can all kind of, start applying our thought process accordingly.
So, and I actually think having some time with the food out in the world, and an understanding of that only helps the use case of land, and is probably actually the right order of events, so that we can say, oh man, this food matters. I better get some land, or say, you know what? I don't need food. It's not a priority for me.
Yep.
Right.
And Blake said it a bunch of times. It's like, why now? Why now? Why are we doing it now? It's okay to roll this out slowly and just kind of get us all acclimated with it. Hell, my sister was listening to Foul Language, which they do a great job on Thursday nights with Fledge and Alriad, and she was like, since when does Dig and Machete have a bonus? I'm like, you better get in that tutorial. And there's a whole bunch of stuff in there to really learn. And the market, there's still moves to be made on the market as far as like maximizing all that stuff, but you need to know what land you have. So there's a lot of stuff there that will change and will need time to adjust to. So I'm happy for it.
It allows them to work out the kinks. I mean, when we start doing the food, right? Imagine if food is a thing and it's all in the market and it's part of the land and all this, but if something doesn't work out right and whatever piece of that just tanks and is not even used anymore, now it's just a waste. And so I think if they're smart about it and they take their time and we slow build it, now that food can have some value to it, and it can be, whatever it's supposed to be that they, as a whole. But if we just rush everything, I think we're only going to get 50% of what we
get us a taste of it, and then we'll be pining for land.
Of course.
So,
will CK-47 and helicopter talents eventually be security detail for your farm plots?
It might work. Although Machete, I won't mess with that guy.
That's true. So though there will be other small things delivered as we go, such as new tournaments and new music to the game. There have been a lot of requests for CDA and I to do regular AMAs. The reason we've been reluctant to do these is because most of what we would say are things that are in these weekly development updates. However, it is clear that you guys want them, so we'll be doing regular AMAs going forward on the first Tuesday of every month. The first will be Tuesday, October 4th. That is 7 p.m. Central Time there. In addition, we often get questions on Discord, which we answer, but then the response is lost to history. Weird. That's why we've done this show. And many people don't see it.
Function.
Yeah, so we have created a form for you to submit questions to us. Each week, we'll pick one or two to answer in these weekly development updates. I like that.
Yeah, as much as we kind of mocked it there for a second, it is important for the person who's not in the chat often to be able to go into announcements and see those nuggets, and have them in a bit more of an official capacity than just sort of Apex chatting with people.
Yeah. So please keep it to one question per person, and remember that just because your question isn't answered one week doesn't mean it might not be answered the following week. Lastly, the October Best Tournament will be starting in just a few hours' time. That started Friday night, around 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Entry fee is free. An automatic for all, and you can view all the rules and results here. All you got to do is get into those paid races and keep track of that score right on the top of the race page. Format's the same as the first tournament, 10K tournament, though now with your own live tracker on the website, we're giving away 10 land NFTs to the winners of this tournament, among other prizes. Also part of this tournament, we've updated the ARG to ensure consistent supply of sub $1 races throughout, as we spoke of earlier.
Yes.
We got them.
And the grouping breakdown.
And some people are mad about it now, but it's
To
kind
be
of weird.
determined.
Listen, we understand there needs to be a balance. I can see the side where they say there's too many. I can see the side that say keep them coming. I mean, I'm sure eventually we'll find that happy medium balance, one step at a time, you know. How are they? And they go into breakdown. Go ahead, Blake. What you guys say?
I was gonna say it depends on how big your coop is, because I've got a bigger coop. I mean, as long as they have a sub 50-cent race or anything from D through A, I'm pretty happy. It doesn't have to be in every single one. You know, as long as I get to run one of my birds each time that a 50-cent race pops up. I think it probably is a little oversaturated right now. And, you know,
but here's the thing. Is it oversaturated if there's double the amount of coops racing?
No.
I think that's the trade-off. Like, it's frustrating for the person who wants to enter the $3 to $10 race and is like, nobody's entering these now. They're just sitting for days on end. Like, these aren't high stakes, but they're now kind of
if there's
higher.
If there are double the amount of coops racing, those races are not sitting there, and they're just.
It's an easy fix, though.
And I just think from like optics and marketing and everything, volume has to be there. People have to see people playing the game.
Yep.
Even if it's not at the dollar level, we ideally want it to be
100%.
Yeah, I think CJ Butterman said he was up till 4 a.m. because he was like, I can't stop putting it down. They're cheap races, but they kept filling, so he just kept going. So yeah,
if instead of 2 per class, even if they did 2 per price point, I think that would make a lot more sense. You know, and that way,
just kind of jumping through it. I understand. Yeah,
you would have a two 50-cent races, $2 races, $2.50, and so forth. And then now maybe those $3 to $5 races fill a little bit quicker.
So then they go into breakdown how they set up their ARG, and every race has an entry fee, value, and WETH, and this is constant. So the Lesotho length always has an entry fee of 0.00075. But yeah, they got a breakdown here of their groups and the payouts, and then they display the entry fees in US dollars and go through it when the race is filled. Now the race of the same group is added to replace it, except for free races in group 0, which are generated based on the rake token. So sometimes a 50-cent race is filled and a $1.50 race is added. We've known that it's random. It spits out a different race value. Sometimes it's the same. Sometimes it's $8 race. So they go on to talk about, while this may increase volume, it may also reduce the rake taken, as smaller races yield smaller rake. All of the rake is used to fund the free races and the tournament prizes, so less rake would lead to a reduction in both. But maybe the extra volume will compensate for that. We won't know until we try. So once the tournament's complete, they'll review what happened and decide what to do from there. Here's a sneak peek at the Lederhosen that goes on the.
This seemed to be a big hit. People are excited to get this.
I think it's pretty awesome.
Only 60 races to get there.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Did we confirm if it's a piece of the Lederhosen or if it's the?
I would assume it's a piece. All the stuff has been separate.
It looks to me it's hat and then
hat
outfit
boots
and shoe.
The 60 is probably harder for me to hit than because I'm trying to run 20 birds, 15 birds, and so
I cut myself down to 11, but I'm already sneaking in other ones.
When you see their preferred track pop up, right?
But that's when you run a few to the end of the tournament and you send a couple off to try to get the wearable if you really want.
Well, and that's a first week I'll run it and kind of see who's even got a shot, right? And then I'll maybe pin it down to 5. Maybe not.
Yeah, we'll see. We all think that, but then we'll So yeah, all in all, this was Ross said in the chat, I like the little peek behind the curtain, and it's nice. It's nice to just see where their thoughts are, and it like I was going to mention it earlier when Blake was bringing up the different why there isn't the same tracks being ran at different price points. Those are things that it just be good to know, and that little peek behind, as long as it's not giving away some type of obvious super secret of the game, which they still want us to figure out, even though there's plenty of people that are kind of like, hey, it's kind of time already to we figure out some of these things, and they confirm some more stuff because we're sitting on good birds and we don't know it, or we're not racing them properly because we haven't figured it out, and not all of it actually shows. But it is nice to when they can let us behind the curtain. It's nice to have, because it makes the whole community feel a little more comfortable. It lets us all kind of set our position and be happy where we are, and then we can make our decisions from there instead of just blind faith, which a lot of us have anyway.
Yeah, I think this blog was definitely needed, and
probably
a few weeks late from when we had a FUD Fest and we're like, hey, we need you to double down on communication, and we had to wait until this Friday to get it. They didn't really come out swinging with extra communication after the world's issues, right? So hopefully this week is the start of improved blogs again, because I mean, how many weeks had it been since we felt anything was even worth talking about in the dev blog on the show, right?
Yeah, I mean, the first dev blog we finally just decided not to even do was last week, so we're just like, yeah, this isn't worth it. But I do like the idea that they're listening and they're going to throw in some AMA questions and just answer them. Hopefully that gets mixed in. The AMAs in general that they're going to do once a month, that's good to see. These are things we want to see there. And communication is the name of the game in all of this. So many things can be quelled by communication. I mean, even when you have to call a customer and be like, yeah, sorry, we can't come out today, but we can come out here, and then you follow up with them. You can put a lot of people at ease, even if you're giving them bad news, just by communicating it properly. So I'm happy to see it. Hopefully it's a trend moving forward.
Yes. I guess we can race now.
Yeah.
Blauberg 120, 40, the cheap race. I'm in.
What?
All right. Let's start looking these over. I'm nervous to run any of my birds that have been doing well, but maybe there's some downclassing I can take control of here.
We'll see what happens here. What class do we want to start in, boys?
D?
Well, they're all cheap now.
Just filter cheap.
Filter cheap and start at the top.
All right. So classes. Let's go with 200A grass. That is 1 of 12 right now. That is a city cross. 200A grass. Let's get that one going. I don't have something. I don't even have something for that. I got a downclasser. Yeah, sure. 200A grass. And then let's jump right to 180B track. 7 of 12. And 160 road C. They're all right in a row. So if you want to follow with us tonight, just sort from entry fee down. And I skipped the 2 that were in S, even though I'm going to throw one in S right now.
How about the Blauberg 120 sand? Let's do that one.
Okay, where is that?
That's also right 39 cent one.
Yeah, 39.
Just down in D.
Yeah,
down in D. Oh, good.
Yeah,
that gives us 1 in each. So that's
okay.
Good. All right, I actually need to get into these races now instead of just calling them out.
Instead of just
I
saying all their names.
I actually have a bird I'm running in this that's never ran on this track before.
Oh, what for? Just
for
YOLO?
shits and giggles.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
He's
about to class.
What's
up
the
to
other
C,
one you
so
called
I figured,
out? The 160C?
160 road C, the China Trail.
Yeah.
180 track B, 200 grass A.
I figure if he's about to class up, I might as well gain some knowledge from this track, or he's going to be shitty and class down.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stay in my lane.
All right, everyone, kick Charizard's ass here. I need it. A bird finally in D class. Yeah, I mean, this is obvious. I really should be obvious, but really getting into those downclassing charts, it's been helpful for me. There's some birds, they want to perform different in different classes, and I'm tired of fighting and trying to get them to work in the class they shouldn't be in.
Sand, 120 sand, wham.
that's a hard lesson to kind of accept, where it's just like, no, I'm bleeding money in A. I need to just do everything I possibly can to get back to B.
To fight it, yeah.
And then, keep declassing once I get into B, get myself a little bit of runway for some of those birds. And it's just like, because I look at birds where I'm like, you're hundreds of races in, you're profitable in one class, and you're bleeding money in the other.
Yeah.
And I've been doing something wrong by just kind of plowing ahead in A, just being like, no, I got this. I can do it.
Yep. It was before, when we were talking before the show started, 96 Sultan Classic Devo. And I'm like, this is an A bird. This is an A bird. I'll make it work in A. And it's like, no, it's a B bird. It does okay in A, but it can actually win in B. And it's like, all right, so now I need to actually fight to get into B. And it's what it has to do with this bird. Okay, let me fill this last one here. I think I'm downclassing in all of these that I've entered. It just so happens.
So you're gonna win?
Oh yeah. There's no telling.
Shark maneuver.
Well, this is the crazy stuff.
I'm
like
downclassing.
My 90 Sarama cardiac kid is just like, yeah, screw you, Dad. I'm gonna start winning.
120. All right, 160C. Kicking off. We'll see how this goes. Make sure this works.
Oh yeah, new video out tonight by Ross. The new hype video he put out there. Everyone find that on Twitter. Final Ross Battle. Get yourself in there. Get that hyped up. He does a great job with those.
It works.
Run, birdies, run.
All right, we're moving.
We are. We got Anita, we got Daytona, we got Sugar Will Gang out in front so far in this 160C. China.
Stomp Charizard. Stomp him. Somebody throw an amble on him.
It's got
the bird's got like an 18-point average in D right now. I need to get him back.
Numbered Rama in the lead.
The Ramas do well in C class. I know it's hard to get them down there, but Sarama's like C class, as they probably should.
Yeah, it's just depressing though when your Sarama's hanging out in C class.
It is.
Yeah, got to teleport backwards there by the numbered Rama. We go Anita, numbered Rama, Daytona in the lead. Oof, got heartburn all of a sudden.
Let's see.
Getting old.
Josh, what is it at right now? What did they just pass?
70.
Oh, cool. We're only 10 meters behind on the live stream, so this is going well. Come on, Charizard. Keep falling back.
Yeah.
You ugly bastard. You beautiful bastard.
Charizard needs to smoke.
Yeah. I love how I bought a 91 Orange Will Devo as a breeding partner, and of course Dave buries me.
That anvil on Anita.
Why would you want to breed with
Sugar Will
Charizard?
Gang out in the lead. All of a sudden, 20 meters to go. We got Daytona, Sugar Will Gang.
No, I had it. Catch back up.
Got another round coming in. Who's that? Foul play? Nope, not gonna make it.
Still -1. Still -1.
Yeah, -1. I'll take it. No, Charizard is not ugly, Ross, but I will yell at him. He's my bird, and I will call him ugly if I damn well want to.
Tyler uses that tough love method.
Oh yeah, that's totally my personality.
With the 180 track here. Ooh, I see Andromeda.
Oh,
we got Mr. Pete in here.
Andromeda has not done well in the tournament so far. It is upsetting.
Mr. Pete again. Lee Cooper, Blunts Racing, Foul Play, Ronald's Racers, Casey, Classy Cluckers, Grateful Coops,
Classy Cluckers,
Fancy Band again. Here comes an Anvil. We got Numbered Chickens in the lead.
Name your birds.
Who's getting stomped?
Oh, I thought that Anvil hit himself, but it wasn't. Numbered.
Oh, it's close. Yeah, this is a fun tournament. I love this tournament. But the U-Birds, they can have a bad run on these tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, have a bad run
when you get them stuck in the when they get on a hot streak, exactly. Get stuck in the class, and then it's like, well, shit. Do I just try to win this class now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's when you bleed money.
I know. Yeah, I know.
You're like, well,
what's crazy is like, here's the thing, Dave, and I thought that too. But I discovered Cheshire and Cheshire Cock and My Boy Blue in the first 10K tournament, and that was in C class. And then I couldn't get Cheshire back in C class, and then he lives in between A and B now, and it's
He might be solidly a B bird, right? Like,
right.
But he was racing too low when he was in C, and he's out of his depth a little bit when he's in A. Like, he might just truly be a B bird, and that's fine. Just if you decided to try to make him an A bird just out of pure stubbornness, that's what I was doing.
How does Andromeda do? Andromeda, you can get her all the way up to B, can't you? Or A?
Oh, yeah. And they'll win in A sometimes.
Right.
When they're on a hot streak, they will flat out beat 100.
Cheshire will win in A sometimes.
And that's a 91.
Such an asshole.
And then, but then it'll go to C class and lose 3 in a row. I'm like, okay, screw you. As here we are right in the back again.
So it's just
not
a
good
bird.
It's a great bird. It's a very profitable bird. So that's all I really care about. But yeah, it's not doing well for this tournament.
Did we miss one?
We got that sand one.
Did it go off?
No,
I think so. Yeah.
Blake really wants
Not
one.
yet.
I don't know. I haven't seen the results or anything.
Let me see. I'm popping in the results. No, it hasn't gone off yet. Okay.
10 of 12. The A races. I'll throw another bird in there.
All right, so I guess we should grab a few more.
Yep.
And keep these going. Let's see. Well, for the sake of it, for you S racers out there is a 140 grass in S. It's got 9. That's the grass trail. That's got 9 of 12. If you guys want to run with Rebel Scum on that one, hop on in. I didn't get into the D race. That's Squash Moshes, actually. Here we go. Squash Moshes off to again, figuring out these birds slowly but surely.
Where are you at in D class?
Yeah, D class.
Which one?
So that's 120 sand. That's actually the one you called out before that I forgot to get into. That's 11 of 12 now.
Well, that Blake really wants filled.
What's
that
that
one?
race?
That one just needs one more. The Blauberg. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. C180. C180 Road, the Secretary's Wash. We can get that one rolling as well. And let's see, and then B140, the big 140, B140 track. So that's C180 Road, B140 track. We can knock those two out as well.
I just got into that City Rock A or 100 Rock.
What's that? That's cheap one too. 100 Rock. Yeah. Okay, 100 Rock and A. Okay, that gives us one in every one of them again. So there we go. Figuring this out a little bit. Ross says D180 Dirt. We could do that as well. That's not a problem.
What was the B one? 140 track.
Ross wants it up to 65 cents.
Jeez, slow down. Slow down, bud. So that's it. I'll pop into that real quick. D140. 180 D180 Dirt. That one's almost full. That's good. I have no idea who to run that. No, I do. That's right. Okay. Oh crap. I just checked. I thought I reloaded it, but I guess I didn't do it properly. The bird I bought today is named
Rip.
Oh, and is it bad?
Cocked.
Yes.
Like
you got
COCKED. And here's the most annoying part. It's all lowercase. There's this.
Yes, not even a capital cock.
Not even a capital. Cocked and Charizard, match made in heaven.
Wait, is Charizard a hen?
Coxard? Is that its baby?
Coxard. Charcock? Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Charcock.
Ouch.
House of the Dragon. Ouch is right. Okay, so what do we have rolling here?
Actually, that's a pretty good talent. Flames, like
dragons. Some kind of flame, yeah. All right, so
down.
the 200 grass in A is now live. We could watch that, and then the other ones are still ticking.
Nope, wrong one.
Yeah, we still got a City
I'm down
Rock,
class in this one. Yeah.
And if anyone's waiting, just keep entering the cheapest races.
160 snow.
We got the boys, Grateful Coops and Anvil Flying, Hemsworth Farm, MBF Express, Fancy Band, Cocktails and Dreams, Chicken Express, Bread and Butter, Chicken Express again, Grateful Coops again, and Mr. Pete, I think again. A lot of doubles. Maybe not again. So, all right, Adios Amigos in the lead. Gonna lose that to a numbered flight bird here. Bread and butter.
Come on, just give me a wire to wire 12th here. That'd be great. Cardiac. Oh no,
there it is.
Vidalek is all the way back.
Yeah, but you just got macheted.
Yeah, cut that head off.
Yeah,
and you too. You're not trying to downclass here, are you?
I mean, are you sure?
I don't know.
She wanted 200. Oh, there's your talent. Or no?
Oh, come on.
Yep, cardiac.
Although they'll probably fade again.
We'll see. 100 meters to go here. We got Adios Amigos still in the lead. Creeping Death in second. Alaho. Is
that just oh, okay. Never mind. It's too small.
It's not Aloha.
No, it's too small. I need to blow it up.
Before you mock his reading.
I've tried. I wanted to badly.
Alaho. Alaho. I don't know. I gotta stop trying to say these birds' names.
Alaho.
Wouldn't that be Cardiac. 1L?
Keep falling. Yeah.
Got a Cooper here. Cooper. Royal Flush.
Get out of here. Don't need you in this race.
Adios Amigos still in the lead. 30 meters to go.
Cardiac running backwards. Love to see it.
He's in 11th.
Royal Flush here coming up at the end. Taking second, maybe.
Quite.
Yeah. Pushing for first. Not going to make it.
Ahead of Alaho.
Adios Amigos taking it down.
Beautiful.
All right, 120 Sand and D is live.
Fourth again for Whamola. Suck it.
Yes. Hey,
not
we got
tonight.
A BAWK.
It's because
fourth's okay.
Who bought
tournament?
I got a BAWK. My new lizard.
That's a new bird. I was going to say it's got to be new.
Randomly threw it in this race just to get it to fill.
Oh, come on, Squash Mosh. Oh, I definitely love this Wham. Screw you. All right, I definitely need Squash Mosh to do well here.
Here comes my unnamed bird.
Heyo.
Name your bird, Blake.
I want to keep it unnamed, so Josh said unnamed
Not me.
bird.
Yeah.
It's okay, this race includes
It's one of the few numbered chickens I have.
Yeah.
I think it's the only numbered chicken I have. I just don't know what I'm going to do with it.
No. I have a numbered chicken.
Right. A number.
He's right there.
He's in this race. Yeah.
He's
Come on, Squash. What are you doing? Screw me over, bud.
There goes chicken not found.
Up here comes a dig on his way back.
You're way ahead of me. Yeah. Or no, you're behind.
No, I'm behind. Yeah.
Chicken
just past
not
50.
Found. Yeah, I'm at 40.
All right, cool. Come on, Squash.
A Punky. A Punkai. Lizard. Wheelie bin. What's a wheelie bin?
What's a wheelie bin?
Wheelbarrow.
It's a bin on wheels.
Squash just screwing with me, going back and forth between third and fourth.
10 meters to go. D3 Crypto Gaming might take it away from the lizard. It's gonna.
Number chicken did not show up.
Nope.
No. Mine died.
You know what though? Fourth, I still feel okay about fourth. I feel like you get a fourth in this tournament, you're pacing. You know, it's fine. Could be better, could be worse.
Would need $26 to do that race, Wham.
Jesus, what is happening?
He wants $26 races now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's do the 160 sand for $26.
I definitely want to race your 100 in B.
Yeah.
If you let me 25 of the dollars.
All right, here's the B140 track kicking off. We got POTUS Poultry. We got a BAWK. I think that's, what was that? For sale? Nope, Prince.
For sale? No. No, not that bird.
David Bockerfield. Saw that bird on the I think I saw that bird on the market.
Yeah. Ross says $26 is my whole tournament. And you know what? You might be able to pull it off.
So far, David Bockerfield, Groundhog's Day, and Prince Diamond.
How is that
looking like he's trying to make a run here?
Yeah, he's been doing well too. How's that Amaya the Warrior been for you?
Not bad. I can't figure her out.
Okay.
Or him.
But not bad. So that's good.
Yeah, not terrible. so far has been doing all right in this tournament. I've just been rocking it in B class. Looks like my computer doesn't want to play nice right now.
Yeah, this one's fighting a little bit. All right, where's the next talent?
Computers.
Yeah, let's go.
Maybe
Prince
a helicopter?
Diamond, David Barkerfield, Groundhog's Day. We got a battle here, like a 6 chook battle here. 30
Would a
meters to
helicopter be
go.
better?
Nope, we're just gonna get a nice race to the finish.
Chicken and Pult
Yeah, that's
flying
it.
out of nowhere.
Up there we go.
There it goes.
Jesus.
Is that fake chicken one?
Airmailing in.
Obstacle one. Oof.
Oh,
Groundhog
Moonbeam.
Day taking
This is not
third.
good.
Prince
You were trying to
Diamond,
downclass, right?
Obstacle
No, he's been
one.
doing well in
Marco,
B.
Marco. Close. That was bang, bang.
Did Marco get it? Yeah, did.
Skips leg day.
Hey, there's your bird's name, Josh. Bang bang.
Bang bang.
Bang, bang. Boom, boom. Good
All
dispatch
right,
song.
180 road. I almost said track. I had to stop my brain for a second. Let's see here. Liverpool FC for life.
For life.
Cocktails and Dreams. El Chapo. Chicken Express. Fancy Band. Pecking Order Racing. Mr. Pete. Jason Had a Farm. Grateful Coops. Red Star Belgrade. Foul Play Racing. Chicken Express with Cloud9 out in the lead right now. Mr. Pete's Poultry there on the bottom in lane 12. Pecking Order with a Blue Rooster. Victoria Beckham.
Let's go.
Let's FUD them eyes right after she goes to sleep.
Yeah, she needs more energy.
Sleepy sprint.
Oh, that was such a
That was the
bad
crash.
burst.
That was not a good Blue Rooster.
Oh, that didn't even move. Like,
Look at her. She's up on the podium now. That's very good for her.
Another Blue Rooster, though. Here we go. This one might be the good one.
That's usually how it
when you
goes.
get two, you
Yeah,
get
yeah,
a good
yeah.
boost on this one. We'll see.
Or you
Maybe
just crash
or
harder.
she'll just go right to
Right.
sleep again.
I don't know.
No,
It's a
she's
little
holding.
too early for a double common. Yeah. It doesn't that doesn't bode
100
well.
meters does not make me feel good about my
No.
chances of like not getting anviled or
Being that like every other bird is sprinting now. Yeah. I don't know,
What's
they
the
stopped, they're
conspiracy going around? 3 talents, no podium. That's
3 talents
if,
is the worst.
If you
There's
get
a
3
lot of
talents,
men.
you're not
You're
getting.
done if you get a third.
good. It is brutal. And I'm not sure what that is, but I have seen my fair amount of 3 talents that did not turn to a podium.
I mean, I've seen it. It's unfortunate. Like 3 cold
Mhm.
snaps or 3 devos, and you get 4th or something
Yeah.
silly like
3
that.
boost talents. Yeah. That don't
Yeah.
make it happen. Yeah.
Like if I see another blue rooster right now, I'll just know it's over.
We
Yeah.
got a nail biter coming down. 30 meters to go. Coming up. Looks like
She forgot to
Cloud9,
run.
Victoria Beckham. He's gone.
Mm.
We'll see.
No, he's
20
gone.
meters to go.
Oh, there's the fade.
Cloud9, Victoria
Just hold
Beckham
third.
still holding
Yeah.
on.
Okay.
To
It's
third
holding on.
place.
Hold
It's holding
third.
on.
Wrecked.
Double blue rooster to barely hold third.
There you go. It's a dorking. What do you want?
That'll move the chains.
It's got FUD eyes. What do you expect?
I don't know. A freebie race.
He's gone.
That's what I expect.
All right, the 180D Dirt. That guy kicked off while we were watching all of these, so we'll throw that guy up. Let's see. Final Ross battle. We got Numbered Chicken, Fancy Band, Bad Egg, Lunch Racing. Give me your gold. Cygnus 1, X1 from MAF Express. We got a slow bot in there. Doo Bok from Pool
There we go.
Runnings. The Riddler from Final Ross battle. Hot Chicks from Louie. We got Silencer from Hensworth Farm. Doo Bok. I'm slurring. I'm having a stroke. Uber.
Oh, no.
Boy, oil. Paparazzi. Got a cold snap from the slow bot. We'll see what happens there. Probably not.
Yeah, I do really appreciate you leaning into that one.
Well,
Taking one and naming it
she
Slowbot.
does suck.
It needed to be
So-
Slowbot.
Someone had to do it.
Yeah, she's not great. But she's my robot, and I love her.
Yeah.
The
She'll
Riddler
make
throwing
nice-
off a growth talent, taking the lead from Silencer and Bad Egg. What was that, Dave?
She'll make nice babies.
Oh, yeah. Eventually.
Probably.
Yeah, if we
You
ever
think
get chicken
so?
sex.
Hopefully.
I mean, people will pay for robot babies.
Yeah.
Bad Egg
Whether they
whipping
suck
out
or
the
not.
help. There goes a robot's head from the machete. Is that the only
Remember when-
bird that took a machete?
The other ones might have been off screen. Remember when
Yeah.
we thought robots would be like impervious to damage like that? No.
Ooh,
Incorrect.
Bad egg was one from the Cock Talk.
Yes, it was.
Show.
Yeah.
All right, Riddler, Bad Egg, Silencer
Man,
in the top
It's
three.
been a minute.
30
It's been a minute
seconds to
since I've
go.
seen my black hole go off, man.
I know, mine too.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen my row of procession go off for a while, but that bird's been actually doing well.
Yeah. Well, Riddler back into the mix after 11, 11, and 12 start.
Slowbot.
Not dead yet.
Cold snapping and getting, what, 7th? Yeah, you bet.
Good showing.
Cold snap still sucks.
All right, let's get some more races. What do we got?
Still lots of cheap stuff.
Yeah. Always cheap stuff. All right, I'll throw one more bird in this 140S just to get it freaking full.
All right, so there's a
so slow.
200 Rock B that's almost full. 200 Rock B. Oh, no, that is full. I need to reload.
Hit that refresh.
I do, yeah. Okay, 140 Sand C, Mayor's Pass. 160 Road C. Well, that's actually, you know what? Let's jump to get a D class in there as well. 200 Dirt in D. And then 140 Sand in C. So 200 Road in D, 140 Sand in C. I'll run that jackass in there again. I don't know why I keep running this bird.
B filled up too.
Is there a B? What do you see?
180 Sand.
180 Sand in B. All right, let's jump to that.
Oh, you getting the fuck boy. Yeah.
It should be said like that every time.
Whoa, you the only way to say it.
All right, maybe I can get.
He'll probably screw around and get 12. I won't be mad.
Well, I'm going for the want to win and want to down class combo here, so I'm sure they're going to switch.
For sure. Because that's what they do.
They do it. Especially those inconsistent birds.
Mm-hmm. You got an A race out there?
Not yet. Let's. I'm throwing in another bird right now in this race that I can take a look. Let's see. A races.
There's a 120 grass in A, 39 cents.
Okay, that one.
140, 160. Those have about half full. There's a 200 track in A.
Oh, I need to get a Valkyrie back down. Damn it.
Yeah, I know. I need to get Diablo back down too. I'm gonna throw a bird in that guy just for shits.
Which one? The okay,
200 track.
200 track
wash. In A.
University wash. Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, Diablo's doing all right in the tourney so far. Just got to keep him back down in A. Let's see here. Oh, of course, Dave went for the cheaper 180 Sand. Weenie.
Yeah, we were working our way from the bottom up.
Weenie. That's all right. I'll throw it over in there.
Did you see what bird I put in it?
Nope.
B. Okay, fine, Wham. B 140 Rock, $3.91. All right.
Jesus.
Fine, sir.
Is that our high stakes race to end
Yeah,
today?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't even know if I have that. We'll see.
I says
Not if I want to finish the tournament.
was that B 140 Rock? Yeah. All right. I think I have something for him. I always think that, and then never turns out.
Yeah, he's got something for you though.
Wait,
obviously, if he's picking
B
it.
class. What am I doing?
Wait, there's none. There's a $1.63 one.
The race doesn't even exist.
I think it filled already. I think I missed it.
Is he just messing with you?
I don't know. Maybe.
No.
You messing with me, you dick?
There's nothing filled.
D 120 Sand. I can do that with you. I got just the bird for that.
For what?
Oh, the $13 one. Jesus.
13.
Doing it to us again. I mean, I don't know. We could try to get that filled, but I doubt we will tonight. The D $13 120 Sand, especially when there's a $1.30, 120 sand sitting right there. So
that's road. Wham. The 140 road is $3.91. Race of Fame
word.
in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Is that the one he wants?
Yes, that's the one he wants.
Pictures are tough. It's not even reading, man. It's just pictures.
You don't see too good.
All right, well, okay, I see it. All right,
Whatever. I'll throw this asshole in the race. And
I got a perfect bird for this.
surprisingly, I had the money, but this is probably bank.
Let's go.
Wham just wants our money. I'll take my $391 back after you win this race.
All right. Well, I've talked up getting Clever Girl down to B all tonight, so we'll see.
A doll hair free C race for all you
for all us broke people.
All you broke people, me included. Got $1.
Gotta get those free races.
I flipped a bird for 0.001 profit. So
Hey-o.
ask me anything.
Oh,
I need
I need the next round of water is on you.
We got any races filled? All right, looks like this 180 sand filled.
Honest to God, I don't know how I sold because it was 0, 0, and 1 in 37 races.
We got a BAWK out of Hems.
Well,
man, must not have checked, obviously.
I named it T-Wrecked because it was such a bad Devo.
Oh, Wendy.
Did you update the metadata on it?
Yeah, it was all there.
So
yeah.
it was all there. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Listen, someone bought a bird named Cock, so
Cocked. Yeah, it's in there. Lowercase cocked. Looking forward to running that one.
If that can sell, then anyone can sell.
There we go. There's
Stay up there.
The bird I want down class sitting in first place. That's good.
Get to the chopper in first place.
And Andromeda's hanging out at the back.
Contra. Yep. That's the top. Andromeda hanging out up there.
Somebody get that bird.
Yeah, stretch out there. That's even more likely that he's going to get hit.
Got a Cougar coming down.
No, he's got Cougar coming in.
Company up
Watch
there.
that bounce back.
Boink. That wasn't bad.
That was a short one.
It wasn't great either.
That was terrible.
That was not good. Yeah.
When
you look at it, it went from
to
Andromeda
second,
to where it is now. That wasn't a big jump.
But when it stretches the screen and then jumps right back to everybody,
I mean, the whole stop is bad.
Somebody throw something at this bird.
Oh God, get out of here. Well, get your chopper out and throw a rocket at it.
He's gonna get hit.
Cheshire's gonna pull his CK-47 out and shoot somebody.
Good, please hit it.
He's gonna pull out his chopper and shoot it down.
I'm sure my bird will teleport itself backwards.
Can I get the helicopter and shoot myself twice?
Wendy, what are you doing?
That would be wild.
Come on, Wendy.
All right, get to the chopper. Still in the lead. Groundhog's Day, Andromeda. Tyler might get the elusive double podium.
Wow.
Maybe.
Without that far in the lead.
Got a moving walkway coming though.
Yeah, he's gonna get it because I can't believe he kept that.
So where's that chicken?
Only 30 left. I mean,
Cocktails and Dreams got a moving walkway with 20 meters to go, knocking
it's gonna take a while,
out of the double podium. But it looks like get to the chopper is gonna go wire to wire.
Where was that bird's anvil?
Yeah,
must not have been an anvil in the race.
Wow. See, told you, Cheshire.
Well, cool.
Woo, 12th. Good job.
I'll take that dollar or whatever. $2. Now I got to see how that bird's doing in the tournament B class because it's a stubborn asshole.
Slowbot off to an early lead.
Not terrible, actually. Maybe I'll run it in B.
Slowbot dying off early. Yeah, full
started
circle.
Too quickly.
Yep, full circle. All within 10 meters.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we'll run in B class this time.
Colin Robinson, chicken a Polton out into the front.
Get out of here, Colin Robinson.
Mr. Pete's Poultry in second place. The Riddler, third so far. Cygnus X1, rather. Falling off. Maybe we'll see a black hole. We got a cold snap going off. Slowbot and Riddler. POTUS. Oh, Hemsworth getting down.
Oh, snapped.
What's that bird's name? Pure Donkey.
Pure Donkey.
Pure Donkey. That's pretty good.
Colin Robinson trailing off here. Numbered Whitebeak. Gonna teleport backwards. Pure Donkey in last.
What are you doing, Colin?
Well, he's dying off here.
Apparently
Still
nobody
90
told
meters
him
to
it was
go.
200 meters.
Yeah.
He was running 100.
Still 80 meters to go. Got
This
my
looks like a
lizard
good
eye.
time for a black hole, right? Right about now.
Sure.
It's like a good time for a dig
Something.
from my
Be a
guy.
nice time for Colin to do something.
Mr. Pete's Poultry's itching for an anvil.
He's sitting out in front. Yeah.
Dig.
Colin Robinson's trailing off hard.
Are we gonna have 2 races
Here
in a
comes
row
that
now?
anvil.
Oh, no. It's over.
Where's it gonna go? Boom.
We know where it's going.
Yep.
Lizard eye. Am I gonna have to start racing you more?
As soon as the pop up happens, that is brutal.
2 in a row. 2 podiums in a row.
Okay, but
You gonna
actually, are you
win?
standing still, Colin Robinson?
Hey,
You're
give me
standing
it.
still.
Give me
No.
it. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Oh, he's. Yes.
You
got
watching
third
something
there?
else or what?
No, that's my bird that just won. Damn it.
We're ignoring the winner.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Screw that
numbered
guy.
chicken.
Yeah.
Name your goddamn chicken and we'll.
Yeah.
Like the one bird I didn't hover over to see the name.
You watching a different race? No, I just won the race, asshole. Like
That was Blake's bird the entire time. We're too busy looking at Colin Robinson do nothing.
Yes. I needed that. It's down to $6, guys.
All right,
There you
here's
go, there
that
you go.
140 road that Wham wanted to take our money on. Did I miss anything else before we hit that one? I thought we filled a couple more races there.
Yeah, that free C race.
Race of Fame. See, where is that? Los Angeles. Let me get a Los Angeles in a 50-cent race. Let's see what that looks like.
The 100 Rock was one, wasn't it?
I haven't seen it in the small races.
I think this 100 Rock was a race we called out. So we'll throw this one up first.
Yeah, it's got some friend names in it.
Yeah. I think the fancy band just balked. Take my money now, Wham. Darth Egger getting teleported. Got a couple candies up there at top. Cotton candy. Beam me up, Scotty. Doodle D in the lead.
Oh, I think I missed this one.
Comes an anvil. Oof. Yikes. Papa Wonka taking that anvil like a champ. Beam me up, Scotty in the lead. That's weird.
My 100 Mega Builder in the lead. Wow. No way.
He's usually junk. He'll trail off, I'm sure.
That's what
Got
they all
this
say.
nice
I don't know.
looking
Looks
teal
like a
white
set.
beak from Mr. Pete. Might be stealing it from me close. It's gonna be close. Doodle do. Doodle
Sprint at
dee.
the end. Out of the
Scooby-Doo.
talent
There it
range.
is.
Scotty taking a win.
Scotty
Oh, where'd the fancy man go?
I don't know.
Where's Babs?
Herald of the Rocks, Babs, 10th and 11th. That's a rough balk. All right. The
No, don't. You know what? Don't watch it.
why?
Because he just said, just wait.
Just
He
wait
already
for
looked.
what?
He already looked.
Oh,
He already
get
looked.
real.
What
What are we
shit.
waiting for, Wham?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
look. Just take a peek.
He
Peek at it.
already looked.
I'll just spoil it.
Just spoil it.
Peek at it.
At the 140B?
Fine,
Yeah.
let it go.
Do it. Do it. Peek at it. Yeah, do it. Oh, peek at it.
Jerk.
Ah,
Okay, he said he didn't look. He said he didn't look. We'll see.
doubt it.
No, he looked.
Definitely look.
Do the Harry
Asshole.
Bolt.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That fucker.
Stupid Harry Bolt.
What does it even mean? It's so annoying.
Just do it. Just do the Harry Bolt.
It just drives me nuts.
He says he just knows.
Oh, I love that.
Just knows.
I do love that bird, classic martini out front. That's a good looking bird.
Mm-hmm. Got a fan group eye patch here. Who dat? Hemworth Farms.
I don't know. It's an Aussie thing. So do you not name it Wham? I guess that would make sense.
Nice striped wild moss. Let's see. We got Jotes with Morbius coming in. Hey, Cherry Garcia, you gonna do something cool?
Did we mute everybody else in the chat, or is it just Wham?
Just Wham.
It's just going off.
Everyone else went to bed.
They're still there. Everyone's still there. Just
making sure my chat wasn't off.
We mute everyone else in the chat.
99 problems.
We're doing a show for one person.
And we're giving him our money.
Yeah, pretty
much.
And
he takes it.
4 dudes, 1 Wham.
Because there goes Harry Bolt.
Weird, right?
What a coincidence that he's up in the podium right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, Hems. Hold him off.
Yeah, getting second.
All right. At least he held him off.
At least Iris looks nice.
Great down class I wasn't looking for. All right.
All righty.
Okay, we got anything else to go through? Or are we good? Is that
pretty good?
Call it on that one.
Feels good.
All right.
We'll let Wham end on a high note
for now.
He's got nothing else going in his life. Might as well have this.
Yeah, we made your week, right?
my token expired.
Token expired when there's a free B race.
Just kidding, Wham. Jeez. Don't get all sensitive on me now.
Now you ruined his week.
Now I ruined his week. Now I'm a bad friend. It hurt less if it wasn't true. Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you now.
Maybe he should just do the Harry Bolt.
Spyro said, Wham, I believe in you. And I read, Wham, I believe you. All right.
Stick the landing.
So, Josh, you want to send us off?
I guess.
Well, then, I guess.
Say the words like and subscribe.
Yeah,
goodbye.
Make sure you like and subscribe. This has been the Cock Talk Podcast. You can find us in the Coop Collective Discord or the Chicken Coop Discord. I am at Grateful Coops. We have at MBF. Wait, what do we got? That's the October Best tournament still rolling strong. That goes on for another 13 days.
Mm-hmm.
Poker was fun.
Who won last?
Poker was fun.
Poker was fun indeed. Yeah.
B. Cahill took everything home. We actually did a bounty series, and I bulldozed my way through the first table. I guess people were gunning for me, but I just showed up on the second table with 47,000. And I saw Josh just type in the chat FFS. What the crap?
I got beat out quick.
Cahill took me out. He took Josh out, so he got both of those. Bronk and Buck got the 548 barn. We're gonna send it out to you soon. Yeah. And it was a good time. I'm actually running through my head about some like interesting bounty poker series that I want to throw everyone's way and see if they want to do it involving some chicken bounties. So we'll see. We'll see if we can make something work there. I know there people were saying they'd love those poker nights, so we might find a way to manufacture some more.
Yeah, try and do more of them.
Yeah.
All right, now get the fuck out of here. See
yep. We'll see you next time. We're just I think I'm gonna end this now, right?
Yeah. Just shut it off. It's the only way I'm watching anyhow.